Everybody, Bill Sack here, Director of Legal Operations with the Second Amendment Foundation. As many of you are aware, we send a SAF Weekly Recap email every Saturday afternoon. If you're not signed up to receive that email, we highly suggest that you do so you can stay up to date on all things SAF related week by week. However, if you would like to get that same information in video or audio format, we are now going to offer that as well. And guess what? You have clicked on the very first edition. So sign up for our YouTube alerts, reminders, whatever they call it, and that way you will get me in your inbox every Monday afternoon with all of the SAF updates that you need to know about what we did on your behalf the week before. So this is your SAF Weekly Update for last week, the week of January 10th, 2026. First order of business this week, the week of January 10th, 2026, is that 2 of our fantastic SAF employees have been promoted. Our Major Gifts Officer, Dana Wilson, has been promoted to the role of Director of Development. And our Social Media Manager, Tanner Lonbury, will serve as the organization's new Associate Director of Marketing. Both the development departments, which Dana will now be directing, and the marketing departments, which Tanner will now be Associate Director of, are both critical to SAF delivering on our mission to restore, protect, and expand the Second Amendment. And we are thrilled for both of them. Congratulations to you both. You know, we consider ourselves very lucky here at SAF to get to do what we do. We're involved in over 55 pieces of active litigation challenging things all over the country, like assault weapons bans, magazine capacity bans, sensitive place restrictions, and discriminatory laws against adults under 21. But we can't do it without your support and your help, and we encourage everyone to give what they can. Please go to saf.org/give, where you can become a member, make a donation, and support all of the good work that we are doing on your behalf here at SAF. Do you find your inability to see at night frankly inconvenient? Well, our friends at RA Factor Tactical have come up with a solution, and it just so happens to benefit SAF at the same time. So last week, RA Factor Tactical announced their night vision giveaway number 4, and this one benefits us here at SAF. So the giveaway, it's a package. So here's what it includes. 1 NVG Alpha, which is white phos, ruggedized binocular from our good friends at AC Night Vision. Now, the NVG Alpha is a ruggedized night vision binocular with a combination polymer and aluminum housing. Really nice unit, and it's an over $6,000 value. Also included is a Surefire Mini Scout Lite Pro and an OpsCore AMP communication headset and helmet combo. So what you don't want to do is miss out on an opportunity to win this fantastic night vision setup. You get everything you need to go out at night and see like a superhero. So what you want to do is go to the link that we've provided below and enter to win. Every dollar equals an entry. Win this great setup. Impress your friends. Exciting news out of the Ninth Circuit last week, where in a case called Baird v. Bonta, a Ninth Circuit panel voted 2-1 to strike down California's open carry ban. Now, to break down all of the details of the case, what the current decision means and where the case is likely going, our Director of Legal Research and Writing and Internet darling, Costas Moros, appeared on Cam Edwards' show, Cam & Co., to discuss all of the details, the nitty-gritty, the ins and the outs. The link to that episode of Cam & Co. is below. Go see Costas on Cam. So as a self-confessed trigger snob and absolutely someone who uses that single action trigger as a crutch, I am super excited to announce the next sweepstakes that we are currently running here at SAF with our fantastic friends and supporters, Field Ethos, Nighthawk Custom Weaponry, Trigicon, and Surefire. So what you can win in this sweepstake is a package worth over $6,000. Here's what you get. First and foremost, you get to build your choice, any single stack or double stack 1911 configuration, exactly the way you want it, up to $6,000. Do anything you want. You want an Agent 2? Done. You want one of those fancy ported double stacks? Done. Unreal. So your prize is also going to include, and it's going to come with it, a Trigicon Type 2 optic, because iron sights are for boomers, and a Surefire U-boat, because that's the light everybody wants. That's the light that this gun would deserve. It's going to come on there. So here's the deal. Nighthawk Custom, everybody knows the deal. 1 master gunsmith, start to finish. So this sweepstakes, 1 gun, 1 gunsmith, 1 winner. Love it. Link down below. Sweepstakes to support Second Amendment Foundation from our fantastic friends at Field Ethos, Nighthawk Custom, Surefire, and Trigicon. Thanks to everybody involved. Go get that gun. This week in the SAF Investigative Journalism Project, our own Lee Williams investigates the case of Orlando resident Lawrence Michael DiStefano, a 65-year-old firearm enthusiast who enjoys making and selling homemade firearm kits and has done so to all 50 states. Now, one state has taken umbrage with his exercise of his rights and has charged him with 71 firearms-related crimes for selling homemade firearm kits to New York State. Attorney General Letitia James, everyone's favorite, has charged Mr. DiStefano with over 71 gun-related crimes. Mr. DiStefano currently is in jail down in Florida while he awaits a trip up to New York to face the music on those charges. Mr. Williams investigates Mr. DiStefano's charges, his perspective on how it is his rights are being infringed, and the details of the case more broadly. You can read about them at the link below. At the end of your workday, you may want to sit back, kick up your feet, and have a few sips of bourbon. But maybe while you do so, you're not quite ready to take a break from your fight for your fundamental rights. That's where 2A Bourbon comes in. 2A Bourbon is the only whiskey that directly supports Second Amendment Foundation. Every bottle sold brings $2 right back here for us at SAF to continue fighting the good fight on your behalf. 2abourbon.com, where every old-fashioned supports old-fashioned liberty. 2abourbon.com. Folks, congratulations, you have made it to the end of the first video edition of the SAF Weekly Recap. Now, what we do with the end of our weekly recap every week is we highlight one of our ongoing lawsuits on your behalf. This week is Meyer v. Raoul. This case challenges Illinois' ban on the permitted carry of firearms by individuals under 21. That's right. In Illinois, you have to have a carry permit to carry a gun in public, and you have to be over 21 to be eligible for that permit. Well, that is unconstitutional because individuals that are over 18 and under 21 are part of the people as contemplated by the Second Amendment, and they have the full panoply of Second Amendment rights that even old people like me have. Now, we have challenged this case. It is currently sitting with pending motions for summary judgment before the district court. There's some supplemental briefing going on as we speak, and we will have updates for Meyer v. Raoul as well as the other 50 some odd cases that we are involved in on your behalf, available as always at saf.org. Thank you for taking part and listening to our first video weekly recap here with the Second Amendment Foundation. I'm Bill Sack, Director of Legal Operations, and we will see you next week.